I'm Johnny Lieberman, and you're watching LMP. What does LMP stand for?
Late Night Play
Oh,
Set.
yeah, that's right. I've been on there. Yeah, it's a good show. You should like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Morning! Morning!
What's up, everybody? Oh, am I glad to be here with you. This is like the first time I've sat down for a break today.
Been a day.
If you're following along on Instagram, it has been a day already. The late night place at iMac behind the missus over there. If you're watching on Instagram here, it's over here in the wide shot. If you're watching over there, that is brand new, and I'll tell you all about it, why it's brand new, and all of the stuff in just a little bit. In the meantime, it's Tradecraft Tuesday. Welcome back to Tradecraft Tuesday. My name is Jay Ryan. The lady to my right is Nicole Ryan. We will be your, what do you call a pot barista? What do you call that? What do they call that? Tender? Bud tender.
Bud tender.
We will be your bud tender. She will be partaking. I will just be serving. And because this is the first time I've had even a second today, it's again, there is no show. This is the no show. Nothing planned. I mean, we'll talk about Jay Leno, obviously, because you all finally got a chance to see that. So I definitely want to talk to you about that. And we've got the new computer. I'll tell that whole story. There's an East Coast feed. It's the regular stuff, but we don't have Dave yet. Dave's not here tonight. If you were expecting David Letterman to be here tonight, I'm sorry. Tonight is not the night. I told you I'm Jay Ryan Antonio. This is Late Night Playset. Did I mention that? It's up there in the corner. If you can't see it, right here. There it is. Oh, that's good for me to know where it is. Oh, look at this. And right here, it's like, would you like dessert or just the... excuse me, I've got other tables to tend to. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Yeah, Instagram has no idea what the hell we were doing there. In YouTube, there's a logo in the top corner here. It would be like me holding up the 111 here. Oh, shit. YouTube doesn't know what I'm doing over here. What do you want to do? Let's get the audience in here. Hey, everybody. I hope that everyone enjoyed the Jay Leno episode. That was the high point of my career, the high point of my talk show career. Wouldn't you say it is of yours as well?
Yes. It was really fun to watch.
You've had a lot of people on Leno over the years, so you've been over to that Tonight Show and whatever the other show was called, the Jay Leno Show. You've had people on, well, really all the shows, but definitely Jay and Dave, which were the big ones. I mean, obviously the Daily Show with your history there and all, but I can't imagine you've ever had Jay booked on anything that you've done other than
No.
that USO tour, which is maybe the closest thing.
No, and this may have been the longest I've been able to talk to him.
In one sitting.
Yeah.
Well, Malibu Kitchen, it's a couple hours there sometimes.
Yeah.
But that time kind of flies because every 2 seconds, like, it's not one continuous conversation. You're right, because every 2 seconds it's like, hey, Jay, do you mind if I take a picture with my wife or my son? He gets this all the time. It always makes me feel bad. My dad's a big fan. Would you mind taking a picture with my dad? And like, I mean, of course he's grateful in general, but it's like, what, your grandfather wasn't here? What's happening? Diecast collection. Hello, hello, hello. Mura collection. Tahoe Blue Flame. Leo. Carissable. 911 Anchorman. Late for biking. I'm going to go through the whole thing here. Joel Werther. Portia Patrick. Jonathan L. Cowan. Speed 23. Hello, Ron Goodman. I'm waving at the ones I missed before. Zonoscope. David Jones. Carissable. The bubbles are magical. Bubbles. My bubbles. My bubbles. Here, let's do them again. Carissable, because I got nothing else to do. Here we go. Here they come, Carissable, just for you. Isn't that fun? Really is fun. And then that's what the show looks like. There we are. We're over there. Whenever there's not actually anything happening and I'm just narrating whatever nothing is, I feel very, very Tom Green. And there we are. And there it is. And there it is. It's nothing.
I can see that.
Very Jay Leno. Tom Green. Oh, I can turn the bubbles off now, right, Carissable? Since I turned the camera on. Here they go. Yeah, there you go. Last few here for us. Look at this. I'm a camera operator too. I'm a host. I'm a director because I'm Hal, and I'm a camera operator today. Oh, I never brought that other camera over. Well, maybe we don't need it. Maybe everyone else is right. Of course they are. Of course they are. But it's a challenge to me to keep everything going. That's why I like it all. Henry's back. What's up, Henry? Hi, Henry. You're a nice fella. I got your phone to give back to you, Henry. How's the new iMac? Well, there it is, behind the misses. So let's tell the story. The iMac that we had in here was old. I mean, it was the first... When I say first, this was back in the day where I used to pay a TaskRabbit to wait in line on launch day for like the new iPhone or iPad or whatever. So when the new slim iMac came out, in my mind it's like 2012 because I'm thinking of the assistant we had at the time. This is when we used to own an entertainment company together, Regroup. And and the assistant at the time, I remember who it was, and I think it was 2012. Just because I remember we thought there was something wrong with it. She took it back to the Apple Store. We got another one. I just remember all of that.
I would bet you're right.
Anyway, it was time for it to crap out. So it finally did. We knew it was going for a while. There's massive external hard drives attached to it because basically it's our media server and it's the what do you call it? The archive. The archive for this show. Every episode we've ever seen or done or whatever. And in the old days, because I didn't know what I was doing, the files were massive, huge, like freaking 15 gigs and stuff. Oh God! I'm just thinking of those times. You guys don't understand. I used to pull me. You were like, "Oh, what are you taking so serious for?" I'm like, "Because we got to get this thing to work so it can be a thing. I can't live this way." Like it was so concocted. Anyway,
One thing went wrong. It all blew up.
yeah, because nothing was really as good as it. There was a lot of smoke and mirrors in here. Now this is an actual air broadcast studio. We can go out to any. We can go literally to anywhere. We could go out to a station if all of a sudden the Today Show wanted to connect with us tomorrow and put us on the Today Show live. I can do that now because we did that. We built that over COVID. What am I saying? All this. Anyway, yeah, all that. Whatever. Simplified the process a lot since we used to. Now that it's a live air studio. Instead of just a recording studio. So, but all of that to say, this poor old thing was the base model when I got it, and it just eventually couldn't do it anymore. And so if anybody has gotten the new iMac or wanted to get it or watched any of the YouTube videos, it's supposed to be like freaking amazing. It's supposed to be really, really great. I didn't necessarily want it. It wasn't like, oh, I'm shopping for the new iMac. It just so happened that ours crapped out. And then as I was shopping, limited quantities. I mean, you can get like the pink one. I didn't want the pink one. I could have gotten the pink one and covered it in tape. I didn't want the pink one. But anyway, all the regular colors are back ordered. And I shouldn't even say that. I bet you couldn't even get the pink one. I don't know. But like on Amazon and everything else, they're like mid-August, even if you don't go through Apple.
Whoa.
Apple, it was going to be 3 weeks for delivery. It was like 2.5 if you paid $8. I was like, what's the difference? All this to say, oh yeah, so I enlisted the help of Apple and said, well, what is there any, it's not a big deal. I'm not super special or anything, but can we, like, what can you do? And they were like, well, is there any chance you're blah, 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 qualify for the educational discount? And I was like, yes, we do, because I've learned that trick from the movie Ghostbusters. When somebody asks you anything, you say yes. So I said yes, which of course is true because we, whatever, I can do it through Viacom, through my old company, that's the other thing. But even still, we have the sticklet here now. So, I mean, it actually does sort of qualify. Who is not here today, by the way, because he's playing baseball. He's got to play baseball today. Oh, my God. Anyway, if you go through the educational program, apparently there's a different surplus. And it's like, oh, sure, what color do you want? It's that kind of thing. And you have to buy earbuds with it, but through the educational thing, it ends up being $50 cheaper. So we actually got a $50 a discount on the Mac, and we got it today. So it was amazing. So thank you to Martin over at Apple Glendale Galleria, where they had them in stock, where I was able to work that out. Most of the stores apparently don't even have it, but they happen to have some educational ones in their stock. I know, it's so boring. It doesn't matter to anybody. This is how we got our new computer today. Whatever. Then came home to do it all, switch it all. Happy to have the same iMac and same color. Oh, yeah. What color? Did I tell you what color I got? Did I choose? What color do you think we got? Because I don't know if I said. Not guilty 997. What's up? Homie? Did you call me homie? I think that's a term of endearment, right?
I believe so.
Although, can I tell you something that happened to me today when I went to pick up this iMac? And this is where I am weird, and if you don't know me, I get it. I get how I can be. But in my mind, I know me, so I'm like, oh, who would be offended? A guy, I'm at the mall, I'm about to pull into the parking garage, and I there was a crosswalk, so I let the guy go, and he was waiting too, and I gave him a thumbs up to go. And this gentleman happened to be of African American descent. Now, this meant nothing to me except in how our interaction went, because as I gave him the thumbs up and he started walking, and he goes, once he got right in front of me, he goes, "Nice car, man." I said, "Thank you, brother," like I always would, but he kind of turned away quickly as if to be like, who are you calling brother? And I was like, is that a thing now? Because like I remember in the 70s, like that was a thing on Archie Bunker, like, who are you calling brother? And like all that stuff. But like that was not my intention. I'm just a weirdo who loves everybody. I just loved this guy for liking my car. I was like, thanks. Anyway, on the off chance that you happen to be watching this, I hope you know that it was nothing intended. Oh, and then by the way, and because he didn't respond, I was like, I hope you have a great day. couldn't leave it alone. Oh, have a good one. I think I said, have a great day. Have a good one. Something like that. God damn it. So awkward. So awkward. This is why I don't leave the house. This is why I generally don't leave the house. Fridays and Sundays, everybody. Where people know me and can accept it. All right. So, yeah, that's the Mac story. Got the blue. Yeah, I got the blue. I don't know if all of them were available. But when I was in the store, I thought I was going to get the silver, honestly, because I thought, oh, well, it's the least different. And I thought if the white bezel bothers me, I can always put black tape around it and it would be exactly the same. But when I was in the store seeing it in person, the colors were actually beautiful. I mean, it's no surprise. Everything I think I'm going to hate about Apple, once you get it in your hands, it's like, oh, God damn it, it's awesome.
You always
Frickin'
end up
awesome.
liking it.
Case in point, while I was there, frickin' got a chance to play with the new Apple remote, whatever. Not play with it, but put it in my hand. Not this one that everyone hates. The new Apple TV remote. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's silver. It looks like the old one, but it's bigger and bulkier. By the way, we're going back to that. This is so much nicer. It's bigger and heavier and bulkier. You could feel it in your hand. Remember when things were supposed to be slim and light and weightless?
Yeah. Then we all lost it. Like, you need something to hold on to.
All of the above. Anyway, so I got one of those.
Cool.
Because it was, what's $60 at that point? Also, I should tell you, now this is something that would not have happened at any other time in my life, and I have to share it. It's borderline embarrassing, except how it all came to be is just awesome. It's not embarrassing. So we did not pay for this computer. This computer was sponsored, but not by Apple. I was talking to my mother this morning, who is exceptionally proud. Phyllis and Dave of my mother and her beau are exceptionally proud of the Jay Leno episode. Like, I talked to them over the weekend, and like even Dave, who by the way just bought a new Corvette. I should talk about that in a minute too. I guess there are things to talk about, but it's only my life. Who gives a shit? Nobody. This episode's for Phyllis. Anyway, in all of this stuff, I was like, would you be interested in our freaking computer crapped out? I knew it was going to. Whatever. It's not a big surprise. I can obviously figure this out. But I go, would you be interested? And she goes, absolutely. And she goes, how much is it? And I had already priced it out because I had already figured out the thing and whatever. And I go, really? And she's like, yeah, so whatever. I sent it over. So my mommy bought me a computer. Why this is cool to me in Jay Ryandom is that my whole life when I was younger, I always passed the technology to her. So like whenever I got the new iPhone, I would send the old iPhone to her, or she wanted an iPad when that first came out, or whenever she first found out about it. Whenever Words with Friends came out, I'd send her an iPad or whatever for Mother's Day, even when we weren't close and talking. Like, everyone knows there were dark years with me and my mother. So, but even during those times, it was like, oh, all right, you got to do that. So I think maybe she knows that as well, and I don't know, but I think it's awesome, and thank you. It's so awkward. Oh, there's the high water mountain. Jay Leno was just here, and my mommy bought me a computer.
We've really covered all the bases.
Oh, shit, it's Tradecraft Tuesday, and nobody would know it. 20 freaking minutes in. Your choices today, and that's another reason I was late. I had to go run and get one of these options for you. The Tahoe OG, which, of course, you know, and that's a hybrid. Or you have a sativa over here, Tangy, which is new. We haven't had that one yet.
I want the Tangy one.
I figured as much. All right. So,
Please.
And well, I'm not going to read that stuff because I don't read that. I don't understand it. If I understood it more, I'd feel comfortable reciting what stats are and everything. But no, it's blue. But you know what I did do, if you can see in this, is the bottom, on the, how do you describe this? In all the videos, they show you that the back and the sides are darker than the front. But what they don't really tell you is it's also a different material. The front is almost like that glass the whole way down. It's like shiny. So that was reflective and too white in here. So I just kind of covered that up with gaff tape. Little gaff tape really fixes everything. From theater to racing, black tape is the best. And then the irony is the white bezel, which is what I thought would bother me on the damn thing. You can't see it on YouTube. I'm sorry. This is the worst. Well, I guess you can. You can see it tiny right over here. Is that it? The white bezel, which I thought would bother me, fits in perfectly in the studio. You can't tell because her head's in that way. Would you just lean forward for 1 second? There it is. Now come back because I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I'm sorry for that. Just let me move this broken lady over here. Now I'll give her medicine finally.
Oh, the benefits of being a gimp.
I really need you're fine. It's me. I'm a mess when I don't have an agenda. Like, we know. You don't need to tell us. Okay, so Mark F. Medina is here. Happy to have the same mag, same color. Hey, y'all. Oh, blue homie. Yeah, I am homie. Okay, it is exciting. SoCal Cars and Stuff joined. Okay, SoCal Cars and Stuff. If you're still here, I don't know if this is a join and dodge or duck or dine and whatever it is, ding dong and ditch, or if you're still here. But if you are, I can't help but notice because she sent me a message about it. You remember last week we were talking about? Was that you? Did you blow
What?
the thing? Oh, that was awesome. I thought I hit the button. I saw a cloud go by.
Earlier.
What's her name? The Batarang, the Bat Ventador, the Batgirl, whatever. Remember we talked about that? This guy over here, SoCal Cars and Stuff, went over to her page and chimed in and goes, "Who took the video?" Remember last week I took a. She goes, "Hey, send me the video. I'll make sure I tag you in the whole bit."
That's like that.
She totally posted and didn't tag me. I don't care, but I cared enough to talk about it, I guess. And anyway, so then SoCal Cars and Stuff goes over there and posts, "Who took the video?" And then she goes, "Oh my God, I forgot." It was very funny. Rox Montreal is here. What is up? Mark F. Medina, hey, brother. Now, I don't know if you're doing that to be funny or if you're just a good, awesome guy like I was intending to be. Dig yourself further into the awkwardness hole. Yeah, that's me. What's up, Johnny Ringo? All right, apparently I'm catching up here. Mr. Nautis, hey, Jerry. I love you, buddy. I love that you told a story on at Breakfast Club the other day, and then I saw the whole thing appear, multiple pages, on your Instagram. Did I say that right? You told it at Breakfast Club, and then I saw it. So basically, I heard the story twice.
It made sense, and I wasn't up there, so.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Cool.
Flip phone next. Yeah, Dorian. I'm totally going to get a flip phone. By the way, I love the flip phone. I miss the flip phone. When we had a flip phone, I used to enjoy talking to people on the phone. Once it became this, and even though I'm Mr. Apple guy and love all this shit, and I had the first iPhone, of course, it was never good. It was just never a good phone. It was like the 3GS, I think, is when it started to become a good phone. Remember, they changed it to, it was this nice, beautiful, gorgeous metal design, and they were like, "Cool, we got you with that." They're like, "Oh, if you want it to work, we got to put the shitty plastic back on it for a couple of years until we can figure this thing out." Ugh. God bless you, Steve Jobs. R.I.P., buddy. Oh, that computer, that was probably it. That's probably our last Steve Jobs era computer or device.
Probably.
Because I think our retinas came out after he died.
Probably. Wow.
Oh, well. I did like the company a lot better when it was him. Bobby Bass is here. What's up? Do you think Monterey will be in October? That's a very interesting question. Shit, man, I don't know. If you asked it like literally 3 or 4 days ago, I would have said, yeah, of course, ain't no thing. But things are escalating pretty quickly out there, in here, wherever. I went to the mall, and I forgot my mask. It's like I'm out of habit. And I usually had one on the side, but the last time I forgot my mask, I used it, and then I didn't put it back, whatever. So I grabbed the bandana that's around the steering, whatever you call it, the steering shifter. You guys had those, right? If you go shop for it, it's up there by the blinker fluid. It's top shelf. You got to find it. So stupid. I'm sorry. I can't believe anybody listens to this. It's so great. I'm grateful. What the hell was I saying? Anyway, yeah. So I had to take that and I put it on, and then by the time I got in the Apple store, they were like, "Oh no, it's no," because I told them I was like, "Oh, I'm out of habit. I forgot." And they go, "Oh, take one on the right front desk there." I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Got a nice paper one. Much better than the bandana.
I love that they're available more easily now.
Well, I mean, they always were at places like that.
I know.
We haven't been out. You stopped going out before the pandemic. That's the funny thing. So it was really, everyone else was slowing down. We say this all the time, but everyone else was slowing down to our level during the pandemic. And now they've all sped up again, and we're like, no.
It's true.
Yeah, will Monterey be in October? Shit. What do you think? What do you guys think? I know a lot of people who were planning on it. I mean, like, have already spent a shit ton of money, whether they're just going to spectate or a vendor or show a car. I know a lot of people. We know a lot of people showing cars this year. Or,
Maybe.
Theoretically. Hopefully. All right. Leader in LA, Terminator Con. I care about you guys. Thank you. Chris has a camera joined. Not Guilty 997. Happy to see you guys. Cheers to the mom. I know, right? Crazy. All right, so I'm way behind here. Hey, all y'all, congratulations on the new Mac. Thanks, Bobby Best. So funny. Okay, Paula. Moms are the best. I know, and, me and this one didn't always get along, so it's very cool to both be adults, and we both said this on the phone this weekend. Like, it's very nice to be friends, like adult friends with your, it's nice to become a peer. Once you're past a certain age, none of that shit matters anymore, you know?
That's a really neat place to be. I'm proud of both of you.
Thanks. And that's exactly what it comes down to. Two people who did some work. Not guilty. They know. Yeah. Boost Babe joined. What's up, Boost Babe? Oh, Boost Babe gave me something for you the other day, even though I already know what your response will be, but at least you're not living in your mom's basement. Yep. Okay. Meatloaf. Got it. Mom, meatloaf. Says make good decisions. That's what this says right here. Make good decisions. Referencing that old school? Is that what that is? No, Wedding Crashers? Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
Will Ferrell working at the mattress store. Tedward, I love you, buddy. Not guilty exactly to something I said 10 minutes ago. Let her smoke, Tedward. God, I know, you're so right. See, these guys. Okay, all right. Well, as soon as I catch up here, we're going to have some fun and converse. Homie Ruby 997 GTS coming soon. You knew to present it. Homie Ruby 997 GTS coming. Shit. Oh, Will. Oh, it's a Ruby, like a Ruby Stone 997 GTS? Because you said Will, and I'm thinking that's Will Paint a Sample. Oh, shit, I don't know. Nope, wasn't me. Probably similar name. Huh. SoCal Cars and stuff? Really? It wasn't you? Come on. I don't believe it. Really? I don't believe it. Sent on an iPhone. Yeah, exactly. Skip Plus, John. What's up, Skip? Smart Money Steve, who is not a spammer, a scammer. He's not a spammer or a scammer. He's a bad mamma jammer. He said hello in real life someplace. We saw him recently, and he was like, "I'm fine. I'm not whatever you thought I was." Rustic Canyon Dogs. Seems like it would be Lisa Taylor's, like, fake. What do you call that? Alias Hido name.
Alias, yeah.
Well, that's what I know. But there's a name in Instagram, like when you got a fakey account, a fakeagram or something.
I don't know.
Really?
Really?
That was a thing even your clients used to have them even when, because one of your clients, who ironically isn't even, well, he still has an account, but he's not even on it anymore. He was the one who was telling me all about it. He's like, so you get the real one for the public, and then you get the other one for the not public.
It's funny, we didn't call it anything. We just referred to things by name.
I think nowadays that regular people have it, not just celebrities. I think there's like a very regular name for it. The idea, I think, is if you're cruising chicks or whatever, like I think you I don't know, like dating profiles or a work profile. I don't know. Man, I went everywhere on that. What were we talking about? Lisa Taylor. Sounded like her fakeogram. If anyone knows what that's called, please let us know. Ian Schwartz, I have 4 campsites for Monterey. Dang. Well, what do you think, Dorian? Do you think, and you talk to a lot of people who also are going up there, and you know a lot of folks. What do you think? You think they're going to do it? Smart Money Steve says banking on yes. And Smart Money Steve goes with the odds. No, what are you factoring that on? The fact that there is already a lot of money in play? Because I thought about that too, but there was last time as well. And then if it does, then do we get to do it all over again? Like, because yes, if the answer is if everybody has to shut down again, like then everything happens again, right?
It should. I feel like
you get money, you get money, you get money.
So many people are vaccinated now. They made that sort of focus. I feel like it might be different.
That's a good point. I will travel for it. From Kuwait, 17-hour flight. Is that where you are? You're in Kuwait? No. Not Guilty 997 is in Kuwait? Did they send you over there for something? Is that why you're still claiming your innocence? There's a one-armed man. There's a dated reference. Ask your grandparents, what does he mean by that? The irony is, if anybody doesn't know this, you remember that movie, The Fugitive, which was based on the TV show from the 50s? The movie with Harrison Ford. You remember that? They crashed the bus, then they crashed the train. Like, it's freaking nuts. They really did it. All of that. Those were all physical effects, not with miniatures, and it's all really still in the woods there. Like, you can go hike to that train wreck from the movie. Still there, right where Richard Kimball. It's all exactly as it was. Still painted and everything. It's all decayed, obviously, and grown, weeds and everything. But it's all still there because they really did it. And then they're like, well, it's nowhere. I mean, do we have to haul it away? And whoever I think owned it was like, no, because like they were old tracks not used anymore.
I went to see that for someone's birthday.
I love that movie. In fact, I love that movie a lot. But the truth is, for me, it's more about Samuel Gerard, the U.S. Marshal, played by Tommy Lee Jones. And because of that, I really like the second movie. The second movie is not well known.
I don't know.
It's another fugitive. Nobody killed a wife or anything. I mean, it's not that kind of thing. But it's the same team of people. It's Joey Pants from Wilton, from Goonies and Sopranos and stuff. Wilton, my hometown. And a bunch of great people are in it. And the guy who played Jay Leno in the movie, Daniel Roebuck, all the people from the first one that you loved. They're in it again, but they chase Wesley Snipes. Yeah, you've seen it. Come on, don't play
I've
dumb.
seen
Don't
it.
play
I
dumb with
just
me.
don't remember it at all. But you said Wesley. I kind of remember that.
Anyway, if you like movie locations, I think it's like in Ohio or someplace. I don't know, but it's on the internet. Look it up. Carissable, best movie. Shit, yeah, I loved it. Sinclair Insurance. Excuse me while I really haven't had a chance to do much. I did some mouthwash right before we came into the studio, but it was like, it would have been nice to properly relax. Hey, folks from St. Clair, not guilty. You will, not guilty, yes. I can't believe you're watching us from Kuwait. That's amazing. What time is it there? Unbelievable. Like I'm waiting for a response. We'll see. It's got to get to the satellite, then it's got to get. Smart Money Steve. Preston Fire. Hello, Preston Fire. I don't know you, I don't think. How are the Ryans this evening? Skip Loss, okay. Had to get a new computer today, and that really kind of, everything's good and great now because it's fired up, but it fired up as we were playing the opening credits. Everyone is still on. Oh, great. Good. Well, then I hope so. I just, ugh. It's going to really suck if they wait till, like, the end of August, and they're like, meow. Or whenever it is.
Yeah.
Isn't it September? It's September, right? My first Porsche 911 joined. Oh, wow. My first Porsche 911. What is your first Porsche 911? I can't click on your profile from here to see. I'm sure other people are probably doing it right now. Sounded like Spike when I did it. I'm sure other people are doing it right now. Go check out some cars. I can't do that. That's not what he sounds like at all. When I wasn't trying, it sounded a little bit. I will present my father 964 speed test. Let's meet, buddy. Let's meet. What do you want to... Rendezvous in Heathrow? Like, I don't get it. Are you coming here? Are you from here? I don't get it. And are you an American in Kuwait? Are you Kuwaiti? Are you Iraqi who lives in Kuwait? I don't know how any of this works. I had no idea we were on in Kuwait. We never have to do any local station identifications for the Kuwait affiliate. That's weird. You would think they would ask us, especially if we're big over there. You will not have as many EU cars, but it's still going on, so they say. Oh, still going on, so they say. Yeah, I mean, I know they say that now, but like, what do you think for the future? Because I don't know. I don't know. Things are escalating quickly out there. I don't mean like, when I'm out, I saw a bunch of people coughing. I don't mean that. I just mean like, they're making a lot of noise about it again. And I know that their megaphone's a lot louder than ours. Although I don't know if they're on in Kuwait. We may have a leg up. All right. Alex Seiko, Alex Iko, Iko Stoko. See, this is where people think I'm making fun of them. Alex Seiko Stukov, I bet it probably is. Alex Seiko Stukov. Did I get that right? In any shot I got that right? Alex Seiko Stukov. Now I leave there. Yes, I am. Oh shit! But no, you see, this is my problem. I ask too many questions. I go, "Are you Canadian or are you American living there?" I go, blah 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 blah. I give him a multiple choice, and he goes, "Yes."
Yes.
And that's not his fault. You know, he probably said yes to the first one, but I don't know.
Yes, I know about that.
Now I live there. Okay. Broken heart. Oh no! Why the broken hearts? See, something I said before. This is where I'm a jerk. Sorry. Hi V. V, we miss Lags and seeing you. It's a weird statement. Lag is the lazy auto kennel gathering down at Auto Kennel that used to be a regular thing before Covidia. 3:38 a.m. and I am drunk. Oh, then amen. Amen. Were you out or are you drinking at home? Tuesday night. But is it Wednesday there or is it Monday there? What day is it there? 3:38 a.m. When you were in, was it Dubai that you guys went to that mall in the middle of the night? Because you can't drink there in the country, but if you go to that one place, there's a place you can drink as a tourist or something. Whatever it is. Yeah. There's some rules to it. Like
there's a restaurant there, but there's rules. You have to be in a certain part. Yeah. And
anyway, that was, it's not like that everywhere over there. That's just in Dubai.
I United think it's Emirates, Dubai, and it's just one day a week. It's not every.
Oh, so you just happened to be. It was a dry day. Oh,
we happened to be there at a time, but it was also 3 in the morning, which is like 3 in the afternoon for people because they're out and about.
See, that's what I was going to try to get to. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and. You went to a shopping mall.
Everything was open. Like the escalators toy stores were open and active.
So as late as this sounds to me, it's probably not late at all.
It might not be.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Skip Plus. I saw. People have already transported cars across country, so they may cancel. Many racers will be pissed. Well, that's just it. I mean, a lot of people will be pissed. Well, when is it, Dorian? Because I think maybe I have the dates wrong. I thought it was in September. Is it August? I mean, are we like right upon it? Rod Emery. Oh man, I'm sorry I didn't see you when you joined because I guarantee you're not still here. What's up, Rod? Oh man, I would love to see you soon. You're so busy waving all the time. And then the best thing about Rod Emery is any moment he's not working, he is doing something amazing with his family. Like something, but I don't mean like cooking a turkey. I mean like doing something amazing.
Going on a trip and camping and building shit. Like they're
boats,
amazing.
ATVs, something. Yeah, doing
that
buggies.
whole family's awesome.
Or building a car for each other. All sorts of amazing stuff. The Emerys are truly an incredible Porsche family. And our neighbors. Right up the street there, just a block and a half away. Don't go knocking on either door. Unless you've got a microphone for me. Ring the bell. Take a shot. I'm all about paying it forward. I consider this a second shot. In fact, this is a second shot. How could you not consider this a second shot?
It's a nice way to frame it.
Thank you. If you haven't already, go check out Dual Shift, DUEL Shift, to get your Dual Shift merch. And your Good Vibes Breakfast Club merch. And your sticker packs. And your t-shirts. GVBC. Officially licensed GVBC merch can only be purchased through DualShift.com. Or through David, who is DualShift.com at GVBC. It's good. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. But only the official stuff from Dual Shift is... only the stuff from Dual Shift is the official... People are pirating this shit left and right. You'd be so surprised. No, but the official stuff is from Dual Shift. Worth noting. We're proud. We're proud of it. Oh, jeez, things are falling off it now. Great show with Jay the other day, by the way. Holy crap, Skip Plus. I am grateful. Thank you. That was amazing. That was amazing. I mean, it was. It was. I don't even have a comment. What did you think? What did you like about it? And then I'll see what I'm doing here, because I've got, here's the Jay Leno show card. Here's the Kurt Bradley show card from before that. I'm going to get rid of some. Do a little housekeeping over here as well. Just for the sake of breaking up the camera view. All right, yeah.
Someone told me that interview seemed like we were all familiar, and that made them comfortable.
Oh, that's nice. It made the viewer comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that nice? Well, by the time that finally happened, we were pretty familiar. And the day before, we just spent 2 hours sitting with him talking, 2 or 3 hours, whatever, a while. And then when it finally did happen, I think the first bit of it, it was fine. I think the first half was fine. The first half was like, all right, you got Jay Leno, and here's an interview. And then when sort of the blue card was done, hi, Miss Sharon, holy crap, everybody. It's one of my favorite people in the world. Hi, Sharon. How is Lauren? Sharon here is a studio teacher in the film business, and we used to work together for years on Everybody Hates Chris, the Chris Rock show that you also worked on. And but she went on to do many, many things, including a little show called Modern Family. She basically raised the kids on Modern Family.
Whoa.
Yep. We hired her for that. It's the worst job I've ever had in my life. The worst shoot, I should say. Whatever. Worst gig I ever had in my life. Worst production gig I ever had that I've ever produced. But anyway, we had her on it. I don't want to say who it was for. It's for a toy company. For a toy company. Fortune 500 toy company. If you didn't know they were Fortune 500, go work for them. They'll tell you. Anyway, she's wonderful. So how is Lauren? Her daughter, Lauren, used to hang out with us over at Everybody Hates Chris, like whenever there was a school holiday or whatever. I know, it's weird as hell. It sounds weird. It sounds weird saying it back. Like, so I used to hang out with this little girl. And,
I was going to say,
it's at work.
I probably met her. Like, it's all different then.
She was also like 18. I don't mean, she wasn't a little girl. She's in college. I like the stories. Also, once he got into it, it was amazing. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So once the blue card was down, it seemed like, and he goes, well, you asked me a question. And I was like, but you're Jay Leno. Like, I can talk to you. You really want to go the places I want to go? And he was willing to go there. And that, to me, was amazingly cool. And I'm so grateful to him for his generosity of being willing to go there. I hope it's the first of many. I think by the end, he kind of got what we were going for and what we were doing. And in talking to him since, we spent a couple hours with him on Sunday as well at Malibu Kitchen. It's interesting. I was a car guy who, good day, Mr. and Mrs. J and Mrs. God damn it. Hi, Triple Caution. What's up, Steve, also? Wanted to watch it last night. Very awesome. Thank you. It seemed like, he was this guy who knew us sort of as like, car people who didn't really know what they were talking about, didn't have the nicest cars, but they wanted to try or whatever. Everybody seems to know them. So, and then once he got here, as bizarre and weird as it was for me to have him in the seat, and all that did get very crazy and weird. But once I think we were doing the thing, and he gets the whole rapport, I think we shifted, and I think I'm in his comedy Rolodex now. I'm in his entertainment comedy Rolodex. He had no idea the things that I knew that I was always sort of, afraid is the wrong word, but not familiar enough with him yet to talk about.
Yeah.
And then when he was like, no, go there, I was like, all right. And he has no idea what the next one's going to be. It's going to be a deep dive. Seriously, like you're using the whole fist stock? Oh, I can't wait. And then for everybody else, I've got a big plan that I'm still hashing out the details of. Hashing? Is that right?
Yeah.
You don't. You hatch a plan, hash the details.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, still working it out, but I think I've got something really cool that finally gets us where we always wanted to go, gets the product to something where I think almost anybody would want to see. So I think you're really going to like it, the audience, and I think it's going to be really good. Oh gosh, I think it's much bigger than all of us. You know why? I can't tell them.
Yeah. It feels
it could
really
be really
big.
cool. Could be really cool. Could be really cool. Oh, Schmigadoon, really? See, the thing is, I went to turn that on, and I read the thing, and it sounded awful. And then I turned it on, and I didn't love it. But I will give it a shot. I thought, oh man, this is a neat idea. I wish somebody else did it, but maybe I didn't give it more than enough time. Schmigadoon, if anybody, and I'm assuming that's a take on Brigadoon, right? The show Brigadoon. It's a show on Apple TV. And it's the girl from Saturday Night Live.
Melissa?
Nope.
That I'm up.
No, we just talked about it the other day.
Oh.
It's her.
Cecily.
That's it. Nice
Strong.
job. Cecily Strong and the new Asian guy who is killing it. He I wasn't sure about him in the beginning of the season, and then about halfway through, they started using him more, or he found his confidence, or something happened, and he started kind of taking over and doing also. Andrew Yang? Not Andrew Yang. No, that's the political guy.
That's the...
Shit. God damn it. Well, I didn't intend to talk about this, so it was fun to watch an interesting behind-the-scenes insight. The intern calling the wrong Kathy Lee Gifford was hilarious. Yeah, Kathy Lee Crosby from, see, again, dated references. But I think that's what he liked. I got them. I knew who she was.
Yeah.
Because
I watch his eyes change.
And I'm not faking it because I didn't get to tell him this, but we know her replacement, Christina Ferrara, from that show. That's Incredible
Oh.
Sunday. So because it's Catherine DeLorean's mom, John DeLorean's wife, ex-wife, big time, big time ex-wife. It was fun to watch an interesting behind-the-scenes insight. Oh yeah, right. Thank you so much, Jerry. I thought that was awesome too. It was cool for me, too, because he would tell stories about, places, and I knew them. When he tells the office doors and the producer and whatever, I'm like, the thing is, see, I used to work in those offices. I know. Before you say it's not one of those offices where you just shut the door, I'm like, it's literally the only one I've ever seen like that in my life. I'm sure there are many, but that's one of them.
Watching you both realize each other's levels was awesome.
You think so?
Personally, because I know both of you enough to know how far it can go.
Oh.
And watching you both put pieces together was pretty fascinating.
It's weird when you get two people who are kind of Asperger's-y, who are just kind of, oh, you think you're weird? Oh, yeah. I can remember this. Oh, yeah, well, I can remember this. It's kind of amazing. And what I thought, this is what I recounted with my mom. The only reason I know Newport, Rhode Island, he probably thinks I'm some fucking spoiled rich kid. We were the poor family in a nicer neighborhood. But we had a timeshare condo, and my mom got rooked into some timeshare, those fucking scams. So we would go to Newport, Rhode Island in February every year where it's 0 degrees. But we would go, and I loved it, and I have so many fond memories of it. But, my memories of Newport are not what Jay Leno's are. So I'm referencing restaurants and stuff, and he's like, well, the Red Parrot's a little Wixon things for my taste. He's like, I like a nice steak or whatever. So great. Oh, so great. What drew you to show business? Could you ever see yourself doing anything outside of show business? Wow, King Arthur. The answer is no. I couldn't because I've never done anything. But I mean, when my dad died, I was 18 years old. But I had to do a couple out of show business jobs. But I had already been in show business for 2 or 3 years. So I don't consider working at Saturn for 6 months, the car company, or at Bob Sharp Nissan for a couple months or whatever. I don't consider those really, it was just what I did, what I had to do to get back to doing what I needed to do, what I am and was. It's so bizarre. I can't explain it, but the first time I went into that, I've told the story a million times, I think, with Spike Feresten, because him and I both share the same experience. walking into 30 Rock the first time, I was going for a studio tour or something, and I think he was probably going for an internship interview or whatever, different experiences. But walking into that building, feeling that energy, and seeing the sets in the studios and all the stuff for the first time, and realizing how different it was than real life, and then realizing that, oh wait, you can make magic anywhere. It's all in how you look at things, what they look like. And it just really fascinated me. And, the childhood that I did have, I think there was a lot of escapism going on with me before I sort of, did the work and figured myself out. So I think with already some escapism in there, enjoying the fantasy world, all that stuff, there wasn't anything but show business. Now, here's the irony. I'm very similar to Letterman in this way. I fucking despise the show business. Like, I'm not good at it. I don't play the game. Ask anybody from her old life. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it. I mean, if it can't be my way, like, nope. And I don't like the bullshit of it. I don't like the you say you'll do something and you don't. Like, there's just so many aspects of it I don't like. That's why I've never had an agent. I've almost had an agent a number of times, either because I was really supposed to have one for whatever I was doing as a job at that moment, producerial or otherwise, or because like it would just have been the smarter thing to do, because like whatever, business-wise, like they actually do serve a really good purpose, because we don't know what to do. Regular people don't know what to do in those cases. But I've always worked out some way where I didn't really need one, or I didn't I didn't need to do it. And when I think of the business, I think of agents and managers and 10%ers. And, in the old days, it was a really, really good thing. Like a really good thing. Oh, this makes so much sense. You get somebody to work for you. Nowadays, with all the behind-the-scenes deals and producer credits and, double dipping, I think is the old term they used to call it, moonlighting, double dipping. There's just so many different ways. Gary Shandling is one of my all-time idols, and he had to famously had to sue his manager because of profiting